Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I finally got from Swarfworks. Paul sent me this kit to install in my truck to give it a review and test. Um, this is pretty much like I don't want to say a prototype, but they haven't sent any out yet. So, um, what we got here is first thing that people want to know is about like the oil cooler, because it is right in the stock bumper. It does come with a relocation bracket, and I will show in the video when this gets installed. This is going to sit basically in front of the shock reservoirs, and then the radiator or the cooler will go in between here and get mounted to. There's some existing holes, and that'll all be in the video of the frame. It also has this big piece here is the center part of the winch mount, and these are the sides. What I do like about it here is he did etch in there a big D in it for driver's side, and the other one says P on it. So that's kind of nice for deciphering which side is what. And also, what will go on the front of this is there's these stacked extensions. They're going to set here so that the end result will be the fair lead, which he sends in the kit as well. Nice billet. Fair lead from Factor 55, so that this will sit right in front of the existing like grill, the plastic part in between, right above the license plate. Also, what was sent to me here is I got it in the back. I originally planned on videoing from the other direction, but it's so windy outside we wouldn't get a good audio of me saying anything. So this is a Xeon winch here that is completely controlled by an electric remote, or I should say a wireless remote that when you, those who know about it, it'll give you your truck's battery voltage, your winch temperature, and also it is rechargeable with like, it comes with a cord, you plug it into the USB. But this winch is clutchless, or well, I shouldn't say clutchless, it does not have a manual clutch. You operate the clutch with this remote, because since it's going to be mounted up inside underneath the skid plate, you won't be able to have access to it. I suppose you could try to do that with another one, but if you're in that deep, I don't think you're going to reach it. So this is what you really want for this setup, and there's some other setups you probably want it for too, but this is the cream of the crop of winches, I guess. It comes with this nice synthetic rope, and this style uses a loop that threads through the drum instead of your typical style that you bolt on. I'll show that too. But the regular winch, you'll bolt on with like a 1/4-20 or a 5/16 bolt, and that's all that holds the wire. I guess the style for this, when you pull it through, it's actually strong enough, technically, they say, that it could pull its complete weight, but they still recommend the wraps. Also, with this winch line, it is colored red, and this change of color designates to stop winching line out, so you know that you're getting close to running out of wraps on your drum. So it's kind of a nice indicator without having to, well, this is another case of a hidden winch. You can't see it. This will help. So in all ways, this is the best winch that you're going to want to use with this setup. Also, I have over here, because the winch is requiring the moving of the oil cooler, he sends out in the same kit a cooling fan that gets mounted to that bracket that I just showed you. There's already, the holes are already in it. Whichever way it goes here, looks like this way. And it's just gonna get mounted on front of the thing. And then you can hook this up to your upfitter switches, which will say turn it on when you start the truck. Or you can have it like in the winter, you know, I had on my Z06, I didn't need the oil cooler. I mean, it was fine without it. I'm thinking if you're doing some heavy running out, you know, off-road or whatever, or a lot of slow driving off-road that's putting a lot of stress on the motor, like, you know, hill climbing or something, maybe you would want to turn it on. But I think that you wouldn't always need to run it, but it's nice that it does come with it. Now for me, I'm pretty much putting this together with no instructions other than he sent me some schematics. I don't think he has any instructions sent out yet, you know, some official ones. So this goes on typically like any of the other ones. He has this kit for, except for the fact that you're moving the oil cooler because the other trucks don't have it. So to me, that's the only difference as far as from what he explained to me. So the next thing that I'm going to be doing here is we're going to pull this bumper off, and which is not that bad to do, and then start sizing this thing up and see exactly how I want to work on putting it up. So I got the truck up in the air. I don't know that I need it this high. I might have to bring it down. I put it up because I thought it would be easier. It might be. I don't know about getting this bumper off though. We'll see how that goes. But on this lift, I'm like at its capacity. You know, it's rated for 9,000, but I just hate putting it up. But that's why I have all these stands holding it so it's solid. So anyway, I'm going to start pulling the skid plate off. What I'll do while it's up this high, get the skid plate off, and then take the oil cooler off of the original mount. And I probably actually could put it on the mount that he gave, and then it's just out of the way, and then I can do the rest. The only thing about it is probably you got to cut out a hole here. And so, you know, like after you get the thing up in there, I'm going to have to see exactly where you're going to cut out to fit the fair lead through. Because when you're done, there's going to be a hole there, and then this is going to stick out, you know, right through here. So those stacks will be there too, so it won't actually be touching. It'll be probably sitting roughly around here. I just wish I knew 100% sure. Maybe I'll just make the hole a little larger because I don't feel like fighting with this bumper, you know, trying to get it up in there. All right, so we got 16 millimeter bolts here. Now, for the front ones, you don't need to take them all the way out. You just need to take them out a little bit. There's like a slot. You should be able to lift. If I didn't get it enough, I'll just unscrew them a little farther. But let's see where we're at. So there's an opening at the top, so you don't have to fight it. like by trying to put it up there with the bolts.